Hi all. Considering the surge in COVID cases across the country, so we from our team has gathered a lot of information and we just thought of sharing it with you all, so that it will be helpful for the people who are under home quarantine and also for the people who have recently got tested positive for COVID. Reason why we made this video completely in English, so that we could reach out to people in different cities and different states across the country. And if you have any further questions or if you need any further information, please feel free to drop us a comment, and we'll try to help you with whatever information that we can. And we have a physio in our team, Vaishnav, so who's going to present the information that we have gathered so far. So over to him.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaishnav Natrajan. I'm a cardiopulmonary physiotherapist. So in this video, I would like to provide some insights and advices for people who are being afraid of being susceptible to get COVID, and even if you're tested positive, what precautionary measures and managements you need to take. So first we'll see about the symptoms of COVID-19. The common symptoms are breathing difficulties or breathlessness, fatigue, and also mild grade of fever, and also with loss of smell and taste. These are the common symptoms which we have been seen so far. But the other symptoms such as sore throat, headache, diarrhea, body aches also, which is prevalent in recent scenarios. So if you come in contact with a COVID positive patient, and if you're worried about you being susceptible to get COVID, please keep a track of these symptoms at least for 3 to 5 days, because the period of incubation is between 3 to 14 days. So at least the manifestation will happen at least within the first week. So please keep a track of all these symptoms. And if you really have some of these symptoms, you can go for a PCR test. And if you are being diagnosed positive, first point is do not panic. The second point is identify what measures you need to take in order to avoid the spread from you to the public. So coming to back, you've been tested positive and you are in the home isolation with minimal symptoms. So there are some precautionary measures that you need to take and some equipments which would be really helpful at home. So the first one would be the pulse oximeter. The pulse oximeter's job is to keep a track of your oxygen saturation. Please keep a track of it at least for 8 or 6 hours once. And the purpose of this is to see your oxygen saturation in the blood. So if you see here, you can see that the bottom part will talk about my SpO2, that is your oxygen saturation, and this one will talk about your pulse rate. So the normal values are between 99 to 96 and sometimes till 95. If it goes below, you need to check your breathlessness symptoms or any difficulties that you face. That might you need to get hospitalized or you need support of oxygen. So the cost of this current one which I hold is 899, which is of a Zebronics product. But there are in market available prices ranging from 500 to more than thousands. And the second one is, yes, you need to keep a track of your temperature also. So this is an infrared thermometer that would be really helpful to keep a track of it. This is also a Zebronics company which costed me around 999. And there are many other different companies that provide these. Apart from these, you will be advised some antibiotics, some vitamin supplements and zinc supplements that needs to be administered as per the doctor's advice. Do not go by WhatsApp forwards or anything. The other part is definitely your bronchial hygiene, that is your breathing tract should be kept better and free to avoid any kind of infections that should grow up. So for that, the common simple one would be a steam inhalation that would really help you, because it helps to liquefy the sputum that gets solidified inside your tract. And also, even if you when it gets out, you don't need to spit it out, because that might be a breeding ground for infection. Rather, you can gulp it up. Okay, and steam inhalation at least thrice a day would be advisable. Duration between 5 to 10 minutes is adequate. Apart from these, the other suggestions I would say is breathing exercises is definitely important in order to keep a lung ventilation and functions intact. There are many types of breathing exercises in yoga that is being prescribed, and also recently prone positioning is being administered and advised to be incorporated during your home quarantine. Apart from these, there are other things which you need to take in a point of concern is, yes, your diet. A good rich diet is very important here, with a moderate amount of fat, a good amount of protein and fibers, and definitely you need some antioxidants, because those are the ones that provide you good immunity in order to fight against COVID. And with diet, there should be some physical activity at least for 30 minutes a day, just to keep your body intact and adequate. Finally, apart from your physical health, your mental health is equally important. So keep yourself stress free and avoid thinking too much about it, because fear and too much thinking will definitely increases your stress levels that can affect your recovery from COVID. Last but not the least, do not go by WhatsApp forwards that is being shared in your groups, family groups, or in friends groups, or any type of manner other than that comes verified from a medical professional. And always seek advices and help only from a medical professional, and do not go by any kind of textbooks or even Google too. Definitely this is a COVID pandemic, and we all need to fight this together, and we will try to do it together in a healthier manner. And definitely one point which many people will be still with having a question mark is what can be done by the family members who have a person being affected with COVID. There is no harm in helping them. N95 mask would be really advisable, or even a surgical mask. In recent scenarios, there have been questions on double mask, and which is being really helpful, with some suggestions being advised. My personal opinion would be go ahead with an N95 mask. That would be helpful. Proper sanitizer way and hygiene with good social distancing will keep things intact. And remember, it is our each and individual's responsibility to tackle this COVID and come out of it. We all take some good initiatives together, and we hope we win this battle with COVID. Thank you, and please have a great day.